Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new Destiny video. Guiding Light here, and in today's Destiny video I'm going through a bunch of motes of light. Now I'm not getting another Wormwood, but instead I'm actually leveling up what may be my new favorite weapon in the game, this Saladins Vigil. Now I've been trying to get this thing for a really long time. Ever since the Archon's Forge really came out, I was trying to get this thing, and I'd put probably about 20 to 22 hours into Archon's Forge without ever actually receiving a Saladins Vigil. Now, last night I had randomly decided to go back to the Archon's Forge as I was trying to get one over the past few days, and luckily enough, with only one try, I ended up getting the Saladins Vigil on my first trip of the day. So, this Saladins Vigil is pretty good with rangefinder, agility, and small bore with unbelievable amounts of stability and impact. I would have liked to see reinforced barrel on here, but I'm still going to give it a shot and test it out regardless. I've been waiting for this gun for so long that I would honestly be pretty happy with almost any rolls. So I decided to hop into a Mayhem Clash playlist with me and a few friends. We were just having some fun, and this is the best place to use your special weapon now ever since the nerf. So I decided to just come in here, see what I could do, and this is my first game ever using Saladins Vigil. Now I'm also using a Hopscotch Pilgrim with full auto. Now, I have made previous videos on Hopscotch Pilgrim before that didn't have full auto, but to be honest, ever since using this full auto one, I really do like it, especially in Mayhem. 6v6 is the only place that I would really see using Hopscotch Pilgrim, but either way, it's still a pretty solid weapon. So after running the Saladins Vigil for a few games, this is definitely one of my new favorite fusion rifles. I'm really disappointed that I ended up getting it so late. If I'd have gotten this maybe even just 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, while the special changes had not been affected, I would have been a lot happier. I would have been running this gun probably almost every game, giving it a shot in trials here and there as well. Now, I'll still probably use it in trials once or twice just to get a couple plays with it, but I don't think I'm really going to use it as much as I would have liked to use it just because of the special changes. Now, they didn't really make any direct changes to the fusion rifles, but the fact that the ammo is so scarce now, it's just not a viable weapon in my opinion to be running, and it's just a lot easier to use something like a sidearm that you don't really need to go out of your way to get ammo for. Now, with all that aside, guys, these gameplays that you're watching are pretty nice. And like I said, these are the first 2 games with the Saladins Vigil. So what you're watching here is the first game. Now, I was still kind of trying to learn how to use Saladins Vigil and just trying to get used to this loadout. But either way, we ended up coming out with a pretty decent gameplay. I think you guys are really going to enjoy one of these next plays. Now, after this game ends, there was actually another gameplay that I would like to show you guys. Now, this was the second or third game of me running the Saladins Vigil. I was a little better acquainted. I was a little better at getting the recoil and the charge time down and really able to get a lot more kills. Now, during that gameplay, I actually almost got a we ran out of medals, but unfortunately, we ran out of time and were not able to finish up that kill streak. I'm pretty confident that if that game would just been like 2 or 3 minutes longer, we would have been able to get a we ran out of medals, and that would have been really nice with Saladins Vigil. But either way, we ended up getting some pretty amazing plays, and like I said, this really is my new favorite weapon. Something is just really satisfying about using a fusion rifle, and it's just really funny to watch people die to it every time. I think that's really what it is, and it definitely is a pretty enjoyable gun to use. If you don't have one yet, you might want to just try going to the Archon's Forge like once or twice, maybe just a week, and eventually you'll probably end up getting Saladins Vigil. I honestly got to the point where I never thought I was going to get it, and then, I don't know, I just got really lucky and got it on my first try of the day, so it's definitely worth it once you finally do get Saladins Vigil. I think the wait was worth it almost immediately once I got like 2 kills, and I was just super happy with it. So Saladins Vigil is definitely a weapon that you guys want to keep in your vault. I'm not necessarily sure that the rolls that I have are the best that you can get, but due to the stability, this is definitely a pretty decent roll for me. I know that rifled barrel would have made it a little more effective at longer ranges, but I actually prefer stability on fusion rifles. I feel like I'm going to miss a lot less.
Fight forever, Guardian!
Now, if I had to compare this to what my previous, some of my previous favorite fusion rifles, like 77 Wizard, I honestly couldn't even compare them anymore. Ever since using Saladins Vigil, even if it was only for a few games, I don't think I would ever want to run like 77 Wizard or any other type of fusion rifle over this again.
Double kill. 3 opponents down.
Heavy ammo on the way.
Fantastic work.
So I think the best thing about the Saladins Vigil is that there was basically no learning curve to this weapon, whereas 77 Wizard, it took me like 2 or 3 games to get used to, and usually when I try to use newer fusion rifles, it'll take me a game or 2 to really get used to them. Now, I hopped into my first match and ended up doing pretty well in my opinion, and by the second game, I was already almost about to go get a we ran out of medals. So I definitely think that this gun is worth the shot, definitely worth the grind to get as well. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this gameplay. I'm going to leave you guys with the next gameplay. I don't really have too much more to say about the Saladins Vigil other than that it's pretty great and you should probably get one. That pretty much wraps everything up. But other than that, guys, this is a pretty solid gameplay, so hopefully some of you guys do enjoy it. Now, before you go, guys, keep in mind that I will also be streaming on Twitch today, running raffles, trying to help people go flawless as usual. So I will leave a link to my stream down in the description if you're interested in checking that out. And other than that, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this last gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Heavy ammo inbound. Heavy ammo available.
I abhor sitting here while others fight my battles, but I wouldn't have missed that match for anything.
One minute. Heavy ammo on the way.
Keep it up, Guardian.
Heavy ammo available.
Double kill.
You've got 30 seconds. Only 10 seconds left. Well done. I could have used your talents in the field.